What's up guys, Marlon back here with another news video, and this time guys I have some bad news for Nintendo fans for 2020, and I know a lot of us are really hype for the next Nintendo Direct, which should be airing sometime this month. Hopefully, my prediction, early next week, but if not, I will say maybe at the end of the month or early February. And this bad news is coming from Emily Rogers. Now, we know Emily Rogers is very credible when it comes to, information as far as the industry is concerned. Now, this is something that I was hoping that Nintendo wouldn't keep on doing, but hey, they're doing the same thing that they did with the Wii U, where there was a big drought, like 6-month to 3-month droughts. There was really nothing interesting to play. And so, according to Emily Rogers, we're going to be getting 2 more unannounced Wii U ports coming to the Nintendo Switch. And I know a lot of people are tired of ports over and over, but no, it gets interesting. Emily Rogers hinted that the Switch releases for the first part of the year will be a bit barren, aside from Animal Crossing New Horizons, and that Nintendo may mostly be re-releasing older stuff to pan out the calendar year for 2020. And I know a lot of people don't necessarily want to hear that. So we could expect at least 3 to 4 months of nothing to really play. And this is kind of crazy because I know a lot of people was expecting, to get some AAA, first party stuff that we haven't heard about, or just something to kind of hold us over. But no, there's going to be at least 3 to 4 months of nothing amazing to really play, except for Animal Crossing and maybe a couple of ports here and there. And so to kind of narrow down what the ports are going to be, they're saying that it could be Super Mario 3D World, or it could be Pikmin 3, or Wonderful 101, or it could be Star Fox Zero possibly. So, I mean, at this point, I'm kind of tired of the whole porting this and porting that kind of stuff and re-releasing the old stuff over and over again. I mean, at this point, guys, we really do need some quality, new IPs and things like that. I know a lot of people really want that Bayonetta 3. A lot of people really want to know, okay, what else is new? All right, we know that Mario Kart 9 is probably coming out, next year or maybe year after that, or we might get an announcement on it. We don't know at this point. There's just a lot of different games that I'm hoping that Nintendo can give us, considering that Miyamoto said that they're going to be focused on new things and not old things. This is kind of shocking to me. Now, Emily Rogers is very credible, so I'm kind of like, I don't really necessarily want to take it with a truckload of salt, but man, this is really sad. This is really sad that we're going to have 3 to 4 months of nothing amazing. It's just going to be boring. It's going to be bland. But of course, we still have things to look forward to in 2020, like Bayonetta 3, like the Metroid Prime trilogy, and a host of other games. But I just want Nintendo to just have a solid year this year. And also, we're hearing reports of a Switch Pro. We don't know if that's going to happen or not, but Dr. Sirkin Toto is pretty much legit. I mean, he's an industry insider as well. So, hey, we might get a Switch port, and 2020 might just come around. But what do you guys think about this pretty much bad news for Nintendo Switch owners, for the early part of 2020? Leave your thoughts down in the comment section down below. And all right, guys, we're getting close to the ending part of the news video here. So, Fighter number 5. Yes, this is it right here, man. A lot of people are going crazy right now, not knowing who Fighter number 5 is. I mean, there's so many rumors and speculation talking about all these different characters. So we possibly have a placeholder release date right now, and someone managed to catch this right when it happened. So apparently Nintendo updated the eShop and found out that there is a update for Fighter number 5, right? And basically it's showing a release date of February 29th, which basically they have until February 29th to release fighter number 5. So technically it's really not a release date. It's sort of like a placeholder release date just to kind of hold us over or whatnot until we get a reveal for the character. And so a lot of people are losing their minds. Everybody's scrambling around on the internet trying to figure out, okay, when are we getting fighter number 5? And so basically, if you haven't already purchased the fighter pass, you'll be able to grab it standalone right now for $5.99. If you just want the fighter, whatever, $5.99. But a lot of people are excited. I just can't wait for the next Nintendo Direct to see who this fighter number 5 is definitely going to be. I don't even care at this point who fighter number 5 is. Just give me the character and I'll be happy. I mean, Sakurai's already pushing himself. You know, he's already stretching himself thin just to give us a second, you know, fighter pass or whatnot. Now, word on the street is, guys, that we could be getting a teaser for the next fighter pass, maybe like fighter number 6 or something of that nature. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this Direct, not just for Smash, but just for everything that Nintendo have for the early part of 2020, and also to see what, you know, the future holds as far as like the system UI and softwares and so on and so forth. So what do you guys think about everything that was talked about today? We could be getting, like I said, 2 more ports according to Emily Rogers. It's some bad news for Nintendo Switch owners. It's going to be 3 to 4 months with nothing amazing. So your Switch is going to be just sitting there with really nothing, you know, exciting to play except for all the old stuff that we already have. And Nintendo is pretty much going to be rehashing, backpedaling everything that they already released before. All right, guys, and also about the placeholder for Smash Ultimate, make sure you pick up the fighter pass. I think it's actually worth it, honestly. If not, make sure you lock in your fighter number 5 for $5.99. All right, guys, that ends off today's news video. Stay tuned for tomorrow's podcast, which be airing possibly at 6. I'm going to try to aim for 6. Maybe we might do it at 5 Eastern time or whatnot. So thank y'all so much for the tremendous support. Stay tuned for the next video or live stream. Peace. We're out of here.